Good morning and welcome to Nation's Voice Star. My name is Angelo Himalayas, your anchor. I have a very important video for you today. Today's video cannot be sidelined, alright? This particular video is trending right now in 2 states in Nigeria. Okay, of course, after watching this video, you will be thrilled. You will be so shocked to know that these things happen in Nigeria or still happen in Nigeria after what happened 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. You will join the race to pursue justice for a better Nigeria after watching this video. This video is going to shock you, alright? Don't touch that dial yet until I get done of telling you about this video. Now listen, today is the 18th day of March 2023, which is the postponed date set aside for the gubernatorial elections and that of the House of Assembly. Okay, now it was postponed from 11 to today. Today being the 18th, and right now it's happening right now in Delta State. First of all, there are reported BIVAS machines missing in Delta State before the election will even start up. This is happening right now. Watch this video. When we come back, we'll talk about it.
But right now, what we are seeing here, 10 beavers have been snatched, and we don't know where those beavers are right now. As I'm talking to you now, I'm in the array center, and as the array collation, I want to know which of the units that are missing right now. We met security agent on ground. We met our party security on ground also. The beavers machine, the 10 beaver machine, right up to now, is nowhere to be found. So I demand that we look at the beaver machine and count them in the presence of the press so that we know what is going on right now. So I will want a security agent to come and bring down the beavers. Let's count them one after the other. We're supposed to have 23, and the extra beavers machine that is assigned to this place, either 2 or 3, making it up to like 25 and 26. So what we are having here right now here, let me count this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oprozaward is 23 units, and we are having 14 beavers machine here, which is quite abnormal. I want the press to know this, and I want the press to call all the right authorities to this issue right now. We have our result sheet here, which has not been tampered with. The result sheet has not been opened. The material is here, but the beavers is what is missing right now. I don't know if which security agent will come. I think I have unit 2 here, unit 5 here, and then can I drop it? Yes. We have unit. This is the unit 2. Right. This is unit 2. Focus on unit 2. This is unit 2. Right. Please focus on it. This is unit 5. This is 05. I can't get the unit in this one. Okay, this is the backup beavers. This is the backup beavers. This one is for the backup beavers. And this is unit 006. This is unit 19. Somebody should take it. This is unit 008. This is unit 20. This is unit 9.
Okay, welcome back from watching that video there. It's surprising, right? It's shocking. We are trying to move for a better Nigeria. We are trying to make sure that we get to a particular point where people will say, yes, this is really the giants of Africa. We are trying to get to a particular point where Nigerians will be respected in any country they travel to all over the world. We're trying to get to a point where elections in Nigeria will be the mandate of the, or will be derived from the mandate of the people or the people's choice, rather than being boycotted or being a sort of doctored or rigged. Okay, we're trying to reach a point where technological know-how and scientific inventions will be the talk of the day and will actually make the rounds in our news and social media handles all the day long. So what are we trying to say? Are we moving for a better Nigeria with what's happening in that video? That video is quite shocking, disappointing too. Okay, because after, I can't imagine that after what happened 3 weeks ago or a fortnight ago, there are still political parties or there are still individuals in Nigeria that will try to boycott or will try to mismanage an electoral process after the ongoing, or we're not even done with the one that just took place a fortnight ago. The case is still in court being dragged. between two parties. All right. So this is coming as a form of well, a kind of warning to other polling units, because if this is happening before elections in Delta State, then we should expect the unbearable, or we should expect the surprising, okay, in other states. Because even after showing you this, I'm going to still show you another video that will shock you. But let me give you a brief analytical experience of what you just watched. Now, if in Delta State there is this problem right now, that means the elections in that state should be rendered inconclusive before it begins. All right, or we cannot say or trust the security operatives maybe to put an eye or to make sure they pry their eyes into the affairs of INEC staff before or during the elections, or even after the elections. All right, because if the INEC can be compromised, then there is no parastatal in Nigeria that cannot be compromised. Okay, so what are we trying? We're not really pointing fingers, but what we're trying to say here is the fact that if in Delta State right now in Asaba, if over 5 or 6 to 7 BIVAS machines have been stolen, that means the elections there isn't really supposed to hold already until these machines are found. And of course, another or other strategies be put in place to checkmate and to also oversee that any form of fraudulent activity or any form of electoral irregularity should be abated, or should be a kind of sidelined or put in the background right now, because this is a sign that the results in that particular state will be rendered inconclusive, or the results in that particular state will be doctored somehow. We don't know if these BIVAS machines were stolen to another state, or if they were taken from that state and still kept to be used somewhere else. We don't know. But anybody who has plans to really steal BIVAS machines, that means that person, or whoever the person is, really has got plans to doctor the results of the election. If you've been listening to the updates so far, you will know that Delta State has 4 to 5 popular candidates that are vying for the seat of the governor in that state. All right, we have a candidate of the APC, ABGA, PDP, YPP, and we have the candidate of the Labour Party too. All right, so these parties have strong big strongholds in this state. They've presented their own candidates for this election, and their candidates have become the 5 most popular and famous candidates in Delta State. So we don't know who is responsible for all this. We don't know if it was stolen for the House of Assembly elections or for the gubernatorial elections. We'll see to that. Of course, we'll follow that case up, and then always trust us to bring you updates on that particular video. I have another one from Kogi State, Lokoja. This particular video is said to have been happening in the last 25 minutes. Okay, some ballots have already been stamped. Some have already been voted for, or some have thumbprints on them, and then some have already been signed and so on before the elections. Really, is this really happening? Watch this video.
Give me. No, please, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm a journalist. Please don't do that. Don't do that. Please, don't do that. Don't touch me. Don't touch me, please. Please, excuse us. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
It's all right.
I don't want to. No, but don't touch me, please. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Nobody should touch me, please.
Alright, welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is still Nation's Voice Tower. You watched the video there. That's very, very strange. This is a country that is gearing towards political excellence. Alright, and here is the same country suffering from electoral misconduct and electoral irregularities. Well, it's quite strange, especially after what happened the last time. But we're still here, and we'll still see to it that we reach the height that Nigeria is supposed to be with good governance and political stability. Well, thank you for staying with us. Don't forget to like our videos. Don't forget to share it, and don't forget to subscribe to Nations Voice Tower. Of course, if you're an old subscriber, we thank you very much, and we love you so much for always staying with us. If you're a new or incoming subscriber, wow, you're welcome, and I bet you would never let you down with your expectations. Stay with us always and always. We're drawing the curtain here. Peace out.